Namaste. Welcome to PanditVerse Vedic Dialogues. Today we are talking about the timeless wisdom of yoga and Ayurveda and their profound relevance for navigating modern life.
Welcome, everyone, to the deep dive. If you're like so many of us, you're probably navigating this really fast-paced modern life and dealing with all the stress that comes with it, right? Always looking for that sense of well-being.
That balance.
Exactly. So today, we're taking a deep dive into some ancient wisdom that, maybe surprisingly, offers really practical answers for right now. We've gathered a whole lot of insights on yoga and Ayurveda.
Two incredible systems.
Absolutely, thousands of years old. And we're here to kind of help you unpack what really matters.
Yeah, it's truly fascinating, isn't it? How even with all our modern advancements, some of the, let's say, most profound and practical guidance for living a balanced life actually comes from these ancient traditions.
Traditions that go way back.
Way back. So our mission really in this deep dive is to explore how these Vedic principles can offer concrete, actionable solutions.
Things you can actually use.
Exactly. Solutions to many of the issues we face today, helping you find, hopefully, a path to greater harmony and resilience.
Okay, let's unpack this then. When we talk about holistic well-being, yoga and Ayurveda, well, they almost always come up together.
In the same breath.
Right. As many of you who follow this stuff know, they seem so linked. What is that fundamental connection between these two, profound systems? Are they like two sides of the same coin? Or maybe something deeper?
That's a really good question. And yes, they are deeply interconnected. It's not just that they happen to work well side by side.
Okay.
They actually share common roots, deep roots in ancient Indian philosophy, spirituality. Both systems originate from the Vedic texts.
The Vedas.
Yes, for instance, Ayurveda, its roots are really firmly planted in the Atharva Veda. And yoga, well, that stems more from the Ayurveda. So they emerge from the same foundational understanding of life, of the universe. It's a truly symbiotic relationship.
So they grew from the same, let's say, philosophical soil. Could you maybe clarify how each one defines itself? What's their individual focus?
Absolutely. So Ayurveda, at its very core, literally translates to the science of life, Ayurveda.
Science of life. Got it.
It's this comprehensive medical system. It focuses on natural healing, on maintaining balance within the body's subtle energies, its constitution.
And yoga.
Yoga, on the other hand, means union. And it's really a practice designed to unite the mind, the body, and the spirit.
Union.
Leading you towards this state of profound harmony, self-realization even.
That really highlights a beautiful synergy there. So maybe it's fair to say Ayurveda gives you the blueprint, kind of the understanding of your unique self. And then yoga provides the tools, the methods to build and maintain that structure.
Precisely. That's a great way to put it. Ayurveda gives you the understanding of your individual constitution, the dynamics of the body, the workings of the mind.
How imbalances happen.
Exactly how imbalances arise. And then yoga comes in with the practical discipline tools, the asanas, postures,
Right.
the pranayama breath work, dhyana meditation.
Practices.
All the practices to apply that understanding, bringing the body and mind back into a state of balance, of peace.
And what are the core concepts tying them together? I've heard terms like tridoshas and trigunas thrown around. They can sound a bit complex.
They can, but they're actually quite central to both. They're like the shared language of these systems.
Okay.
The tridoshas, that's Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, they're considered the three fundamental energies.
The core energies.
They make up every living being, the universe itself, really. They govern all our physiological functions, psychological ones too.
Yep.
Think of them as unique blends of the 5 elements shaping your constitution.
Okay. Vata, Pitta, Kapha.
And then you have the trigunas, that's Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. These are qualities of the mind.
Mind quality.
Yeah, influencing our thoughts, our emotions, our actions. Sattva is clarity, purity. Rajas is activity, passion. And Tamas is inertia, darkness.
Right.
So the whole pursuit of optimal well-being in both yoga and Ayurveda relies heavily on understanding and balancing these energies and qualities within yourself. The real insight here is, you're not just a physical body.
There's more to it.
Much more. You're an energetic and mental landscape, and balance is absolutely key.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting for me. And I think for a lot of listeners. In today's world, which is often, let's face it, chaotic, stress and anxiety are just rampant. It feels like this constant battle. And quick fixes, well, they rarely seem to work long term.
No, they don't.
So how did these ancient systems develop millennia ago offer concrete, sustainable solutions to these very modern problems.
That really speaks to their enduring power, doesn't it? This timeless wisdom. Both yoga and Ayurveda offer holistic solutions, sustainable ones.
Not just Band-Aids.
Exactly. Not just putting a Band-Aid on the symptoms. They aim to address the root causes. Moving beyond just relying on external things or temporary relief, they really empower you from within.
So they equip us for genuine resilience. Let's start with Ayurveda then. What are some practical techniques it offers for managing stress, anxiety? We often link diet to physical health, but how does Ayurveda connect it to our mental state?
Ayurveda places huge importance on lifestyle, and diet is a massive part of that. It really emphasizes that our food choices are incredibly important for balance, not just physical, but mental too.
Okay.
The core idea here is individualizing your diet, basing it on your unique dosha.
Your specific constitution.
Precisely. So this means focusing on fresh, whole foods, fruits, vegetables, whole grains like quinoa, millet, oats are great. Pulses too, like mung beans, lentils, vital stuff.
And spices.
Yes, incorporating various spices tailored to your dosha type, maybe ginger, maybe cumin, can really enhance digestion and balance. And the key thing is also rigorously avoiding processed foods.
The stuff high in sugar, artificial ingredients.
Exactly. Those things can actually worsen nervous system imbalances. They can lead to more stress and anxiety over time, not less.
It makes sense, really, that what we eat affects our mind. Beyond diet, does Ayurveda recommend specific herbal remedies for stress relief? We hear a lot about supplements these days.
Oh, absolutely. Herbal remedies are foundational in Ayurveda, used for centuries for their calming effects. Ayurveda has this incredibly deep understanding of their properties.
Like which ones?
Well, specific aromatic herbs can have a profound impact. Think of ashwagandha. It's a powerful adaptogen, helps the body adapt to stress.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, it's quite well known now. Then there's Jatamamsi, very calming for the nervous system. Even sandalwood, used for its cooling, grounding qualities.
I know they work.
These plants contain active compounds, things like terpenes. Those are the natural chemicals giving plants their scents.
Oh, okay.
These can aid relaxation by interacting with your brain's own messaging system, neurotransmitters like serotonin and GABA, helping regulate your mood and bring a sense of calm. It's quite sophisticated, really.
It really is incredible how nature provides these tools. Okay, let's shift focus a bit to yoga. We know it's powerful, but what's its specific role in mental and physical well-being when we're talking stress? Is it just about flexibility?
Oh, much more than just flexibility. Yoga's approach is deeply tied to breath and movement, which are incredibly powerful levers for your mental state. Breath work, pranayama, is truly a cornerstone practice.
In both systems, right?
In both, yes. And it has this profound potential to significantly reduce cortisol.
The stress hormone.
The main stress hormone, yeah. And there are specific techniques for different needs. For instance, Nadi Shodhana.
Alternate nostril breathing.
That's the one. Fantastic for calming the mind, reducing anxiety. It helps balance the brain hemispheres. Then there's Shitali pranayama, the cooling breath.
Cooling?
Yes, helps reduce excess body heat, irritability, brings a sense of coolness, tranquility. And Kapalabhati pranayama, or skull shining breath, that's more invigorating.
Yeah.
Energizes the body, stimulates digestion, helps counter sluggishness.
So how you breathe directly impacts your nervous system.
Absolutely directly. It's a fundamental link.
And the postures, the asanas. How do they fit into stress management beyond, stretching?
Well, the asanas, the physical postures, they're designed to do more than just stretch muscles. They open the body's energy pathways, they increase flexibility, yes, but they also profoundly calm the nervous system.
How so?
By engaging in these postures, you're releasing stored physical tension, improving circulation, and this fosters greater control over your thoughts, your emotions. It builds a stronger mind-body connection. They're almost like active meditations.
Active meditations. I like that. Grounding you in the present.
Exactly. And then, of course, there's the mental component meditation itself, Diana.
Right. I think many people get the theory, but how does it specifically fight modern stress and build resilience?
Meditation, Diana, is essential because it fundamentally trains the mind. It brings your attention inwards, helps quiet that constant mental chatter.
The monkey mind.
The monkey mind, exactly. And it fosters self-awareness through non-judgmental observation. You just watch what's happening internally. This practice lets you develop a greater understanding of yourself, your internal landscape.
Which helps you navigate stress better.
Critically important for navigating stressful situations with more equanimity. Making conscious choices instead of just reacting impulsively.
Okay, so we have these powerful individual elements, diet, herbs, breath work, postures, meditation. But for us, in our day-to-day, juggling everything.
Life.
Yeah, life. How can we actually integrate this ancient wisdom into our routines for lasting benefit without feeling like we need to completely overhaul everything overnight?
That is the key question, isn't it? And that's precisely where the concept of dinacharya comes in.
Dinacharya, okay.
It's the Ayurvedic daily routine. The name comes from Dina day and acharya activity, so daily activity or routine.
Makes sense.
It's this holistic approach to self-care. It promotes harmony, mind, body, soul by bringing you back in tune with nature's rhythms. And what's really insightful about dinacharya, it isn't just a schedule. It's a profound realignment with nature's cycles.
A realignment.
Yeah, and that can be a surprisingly simple yet really powerful antidote to the frantic pace of modern life.
Dinacharya. That sounds like it could be a real game changer.
Yeah.
What are some key practices within it? Things we could actually adopt? And what are the benefits beyond just, checking boxes?
Okay, let's walk through a few and think about the why behind them. First, rising early.
Ah, the early bird.
Yes. Waking before sunrise, ideally around 4:35 a.m. Ayurveda recommends this because it's the Vata dosha's dominant time.
Vata time. What does that mean?
Vata is associated with lightness, clarity, movement, so this period is naturally peaceful, fresh. And counterintuitively, perhaps, it's often easier to wake up feeling alert and focused then, rather than groggy later on.
I know waking before dawn might sound intense.
It can seem that way, but there's a logic to aligning with that natural energy. Then, rinsing and cleansing senses.
Like what?
Techniques like gel neti for the nasal passages, maybe washing eyes with rose water, cleaning the tongue. These don't just cleanse, they stimulate digestion, sharpen your senses for the day.
Interesting.
Next, warm water consumption. Ayurveda suggests warm water, not caffeine first thing.
Why warm water?
It enhances peristalsis, the gut movement, and helps flush toxins from the kidneys, prepares your digestive system. After that, regular evacuation. A daily bowel movement is seen as a pillar of health, preventing toxin buildup. Really crucial.
Okay. Basic but essential.
Very essential. Then, something quite lovely, a daily oil massage, abhyanga.
Self-massage. Every day.
Ideally, yes. Massaging your body with suitable oils like sesame or coconut moisturizes the skin, improves circulation, and it has this gently calming effect on the nervous system.
A self-care ritual built right in. But people might think, I don't have time for that.
Even just 5 minutes can be transformative. It's not only about the skin, it's about grounding your nervous system before the day really hits you, reducing the impact of external stress.
Makes sense. What else?
Then comes exercise and yoga. Incorporating physical activity yoga asanas, Surya Namaskar, sun salutations, helps remove stagnation, strengthens muscles, invigorates the mind.
The energy flowing.
Exactly. Followed by bathing, cleansing, feeling fresh, energized, and crucially, meditation. Even a short period, cultivating that inner peace and focus, balancing mind, body, soul.
And in the evening.
Unwinding. This is really important too. Dedicated relaxation. Maybe listening to calming music, spending quality time with loved ones, mindful activities, anything to release the day's accumulated stress.
Letting go.
Letting go. So the benefits of following dinacharya, even partially, are huge. A deeper connection with nature, disease prevention, powerful stress relief, better digestion, more discipline, and ultimately greater peace, happiness, and longevity. It's about syncing your inner clock with the world outside.
It really sounds like a complete approach to living well. And speaking of individual needs, you mentioned earlier that yoga practices can be personalized based on dosha. How does that work? That sounds incredibly specific.
It is, and that's a key part of making it truly effective. For Vata imbalances, which often show up as dryness, anxiety, maybe insomnia.
Right, the air of their element.
Exactly. The recommendation is regular, slow, warming, grounding, and restorative poses. Think mountain pose, Tadasana, child's pose, Balasana, things that stabilize and calm that mobile, sometimes scattered, Vata energy.
Okay, and for Pitta, the fiery one.
For Pitta imbalances, maybe anger, hyperacidity, inflammation, the advice is slow, gentle, and cooling practices.
Cooling makes sense for fire.
Right. Poses like Cobra, Bhujangasana, or standing forward bend, Uttanasana, can help dissipate excess heat and calm that intensity.
And finally, Kapha, associated with stability but maybe lethargy.
Yes, for Kapha imbalances, think congestion, lethargy, maybe even mild depression. The practices should be energizing. Twisting poses are good. Sun salutations, Surya Namaskar, with their dynamic flow. Chair pose, Utkatasana. These are excellent.
You get things moving.
Precisely. They stimulate the body, remove stagnation, boost metabolism. The goal is always balance based on your unique makeup, moving away from one-size-fits-all to truly personalized wellness.
This timeless wisdom, it offers so much, yet we don't always see it fully integrated into mainstream healthcare, do we? Especially globally. What are the hurdles? What challenges do systems like Ayurveda face in gaining broader acceptance? And how is modern science actually starting to maybe validate these practices? It feels like a gap exists.
You've really hit on a crucial point there. It's a complex situation. Despite, the growing global popularity of both yoga and Ayurveda, practitioners, especially in India but also elsewhere, face some significant challenges.
Like what specifically?
Well, there's often what's called a trust deficit. This sometimes stems from a perceived lack of modern, quantifiable evidence. Ancient theories can sometimes be viewed as, well, dogmas that haven't been put through rigorous modern experimental tests.
The scientific method challenge.
Right. For instance, the vast amount of ancient knowledge isn't always neatly categorized for modern research frameworks. This can lead to perceptions, sometimes unfair, of a trial and error approach in practice, which doesn't always align with strict modern protocols.
I see. So the validation process and fitting it into modern research structures is one aspect. And I've also heard things about the pace of healing.
Yes, that's another common perception, that Ayurvedic treatments are slow to heal. Now, while it's true that Ayurveda often prioritizes gradual, sustainable benefit and addressing root causes rather than just quick symptom fixes.
Which takes time.
Which naturally takes time. This can be a challenge in a world that's often accustomed to wanting immediate relief. Plus, there are often restrictions preventing Ayurvedic graduates from fully practicing modern medicine in some places, limiting their scope. And perhaps most critically, there's been a historical lack of a really robust, maybe government-backed research ecosystem.
And that can lead to problems.
Unfortunately, yes. It can sometimes open the door to unethical practices by a minority, which sadly can damage the reputation of the entire system.
That sounds like a really multifaceted problem. Why is it so important to address these challenges? What's at stake beyond just recognizing ancient wisdom?
Addressing these is critical for several really profound reasons. Firstly, it directly impacts healthcare needs, especially in populous nations like India. Strengthening these traditional systems can bolster primary care, help overcome doctor shortages.
Makes sense.
Secondly, it's vital for preserving India's incredibly rich cultural heritage. Thirdly, it's about improving the quality and consistency of Ayurvedic treatments, ensuring they meet modern standards of safety and efficacy. And ultimately, it's about empowering practitioners to provide safe, effective, ethical care on a much wider scale.
Are things being done about this?
Yes, initiatives like the National Ayush Mission in India are government efforts aimed at integrating these traditional systems more effectively into the mainstream healthcare framework. It's a promising step, definitely.
That is promising. So, flipping the coin, how is modern science actually starting to bridge this gap? How is it validating these practices? You mentioned yoga therapy earlier.
Yes, yoga therapy is a fantastic example of this bridge being built. It's essentially a research-backed approach. It merges those ancient yoga practices we've discussed with modern scientific understanding, and it's gaining significant recognition now for its effectiveness.
So science is rediscovering some of this.
In a way, yes. The profound insight is that modern science isn't just validating ancient practices, it's rediscovering holistic pathways for healing, pathways that can complement and sometimes even transform conventional medical approaches. It's not just about doing yoga poses, it's about carefully tailoring specific techniques, asanas, pranayama, meditation to individual health needs in a therapeutic setting.
And where is the research showing real benefits, making a tangible difference?
The research supports its efficacy across a really wide range of conditions now. For instance, it's shown clear benefits in alleviating symptoms. It significantly reduces stress, anxiety, and depression symptoms. Studies show it improves the quality of life for cancer patients undergoing treatment. It promotes healthy aging. It aids children with conditions like ADHD. It supports maternal health during pregnancy. It even assists individuals with various neurological disorders.
Wow, that's quite a list. So it's not necessarily a replacement for conventional medicine.
No, not usually.
But a powerful complement, offering a whole-person approach.
Exactly. Yoga therapy is most often used as a complementary approach, working alongside conventional medical treatments. What it does is empower individuals through self-care, through self-awareness. It allows them to take an active, informed role in their own health and well-being.
Taking ownership.
Precisely. This integrative approach acknowledges the whole person, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. And that's where its real strength lies, offering these personalized solutions that often resonate very deeply.
Okay, as we bring this deep dive towards a close, let's circle back to you, our listener. We've talked about this incredible wisdom, the practical tools, the challenges too, and the emerging science. It really feels like yoga and Ayurveda, so deeply rooted in ancient Vedic wisdom, provide these powerful, holistic, and really personalized pathways.
Pathways to balance.
Exactly. Pathways to achieve balance, manage those modern-day stressors we all feel, and foster a truly profound sense of well-being. It's clearly not just a set of exercises or dietary rules, is it?
Not at all. It's a complete lifestyle approach.
Right, so maybe consider this, how even small, consistent steps, perhaps just starting with 10 minutes of mindful breathing each day, or a moment of self-reflection, maybe adjusting your diet slightly according to what feels right for your unique constitution, how these small steps can begin to realign your entire being.
Bringing you back into rhythm.
Bringing you back into rhythm with the profound rhythms of nature, leading, hopefully, to a truly integrated and joyful life. So the question for you is, what small step will you take today? How will you invite this ancient wisdom into your modern routine? Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive. Make sure to subscribe to the Vedic Dialogues channel for more explorations into timeless wisdom, and do visit PanditVerse.com.
You've been listening to Vedic Dialogues by PanditVerse. Also available on YouTube Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Audible. Also visit our website, PanditVerse.com. Stay tuned.